once you develop your swing tempo, you know, you found your ideal speed, fast, medium, slow, with your 3-to-1 drill, you're ready to start hitting a few balls. Now, the other thing you need to understand about the shaft is you need to understand how to load it and unload it properly. So because it's quite flexible, as you go into the backswing, as you stop or slow down when you get to the top of your swing, the shaft is going to load up a little bit. And then when you come down to the golf ball, it needs to unload. That's the important thing. And what I'm finding with a lot of players, you know, I teach a lot of mid to high handicap players, is because you're swinging back that fast, you create too much load on the shaft. Okay, so it's like this at the top of your backswing. So then as you pull down with the hands and arms, which is completely wrong, you know, the sequencing is completely out. We'll get to that in another video. As you load it up and then start pulling, then the club face is never going to square up. It's going to aim to the right of your target. When you look at a really good player using the GForce swing trainer, we've got Danny Willett on the website, a few others, and you're going to see in the transition, which is the end of the backswing and the start of the downswing, you're going to see as they transition, the shaft looks like any normal golf shaft. You know, it looks completely rigid. You know, there might be a little bit of load in there, that's all right. So what they're doing is they're creating the ideal transition, which should be starting the downswing from the ground up. Okay, we're trying to get all this energy from the floor, through the legs, hips, torso, arms, hands, and then eventually into the club head. So as a good player, when I'm starting down, I'm starting with my lower body, so nothing's happening up here. Whereas if we look at sort of the people that you play with, mid to high handicappers, they start pulling from up here with the hands first. Now you've already got this massive amount of load on the shaft anyway, and then pulling even more creates even more of it. So by the time you get to that ball, you've just got no chance of hitting it. With a real golf club, you can get away with it, but you know, that's why you're still playing off these high handicaps. If you want to get better, you have to improve, obviously, your tempo, which improves your rhythm, but then you have to improve the transition, which improves the sequencing. Now, sequencing is getting all of the body parts working in the right order, so they transfer energy from one part to the next. And in the golf swing, that always starts from the ground up. Okay, similar in a lot of other sports, boxing, you know, throwing, baseball, you know, into the ground, working the energy up through the body, down the arms, hands, into the shaft, into the club head. That's how you got to do it. So until you can understand that and actually get a feel for that, you will struggle to get consistency in your golf game. So once you've developed that tempo with the swing trainer, you know, definitely recommend just hitting a few little half shots to begin with, so you can feel like the start of the downswing isn't so much coming from pulling the arms down or trying to get the club on the ball quickly, but it's more about just unwinding, rotating the body through. So we're looking to turn the body out the way as you go back, turn out the way as you go through. And like I say, just hit these little half shots to begin with. You know, feel a little turn, and then a little turn. So you can see that ball flight is dead straight, there's no force there, because I want to make sure I can get my half swing right first before I then take that into a 3/4 and then eventually into a full swing. So build it up properly, develop your tempo, which will improve your rhythm, and then improve that transition. Don't force, don't pull down, just focus on turning smoothly back the other way. Get a feeling of leaving the arms and club alone, turning your body, and just let it all happen. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.